Welcome to Puzzle with Emilia, that's me, and this is going to be kind of like a my week type of video. I'm currently on my second last phase of my preparations and practices before the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship. I don't know when I will actually post this video, so just letting you know, I think it's 9th of July, Tuesday today. And I'm just planning to share for 7 days in a row of what puzzles I'm doing. I have some team events, a competition coming also in these next 7 days, so I think it's going to be very interesting. Let's just hop into it. Today I'm going to do a mystery puzzle that I borrowed from one of my teammates. And then I'm also going to do left-hand practice with the smaller puzzle. So let's go. So left-hand practice. I think there's a lot of people who kind of wish that they would be able to use their both hands, because usually we mainly use our strong hand when we speed puzzle. And then it's kind of like, okay, I'm trying to kind of like remember to use both, but I think the best way is take it to the other extreme and kind of like, you know, activate the other hand by literally just doing it with the left hand or whatever is your weaker hand. As you can see here, I'm actually holding my right hand is tied behind my back, because some people do this and then they by accident, without even actually noticing, are still using their right hand here and there. By the way, I absolutely love this puzzle. This is one of my favorites that I got gifted from the puzzle community when I was sick. It has a very special place in my heart. But yeah, this one is done. But now what I want you to do is scream and shout when you can guess what puzzle image will be here. So absolutely, I had no idea what this is. I got this from my teammate. I just asked, like, can you just put a random puzzle pieces into a bag and don't tell me what it is. So I was kind of like trying to do it, and I think at this point I started to have kind of like an idea what this is. Sometimes mystery puzzles are easier, sometimes they are a bit harder. This one was like, I think this was from the harder scale, because I honestly I did not really understand how the buildings are assembled for this one, and it feels almost like it's getting harder towards the end. Usually it's the other way around, that in the end you actually already know what you're puzzling and it's like done deal and ready. Okay, it is Wednesday, 10th of July. I need to pick up these puzzles that I did yesterday away, and today we're actually gonna do this puzzle. And in addition to that, I wanted to show you a puzzle. I actually started this during the weekend, but I'm gonna continue it today, and let's see if it will finish. I will not kind of like time lapse or film the whole process of this, so I always want to have at least one puzzle that it's kind of like off cameras, just to enjoy. I also want to finish this before my pair practice on the weekend, because we're traveling to Kuopio 5 hours or something to swap this with my pair to a Pokemon puzzle. But that said, I will not be filming this because I film so much of my puzzle making, you know, to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or for analyzing. So I also always want to have at least one puzzle a week that I will just do to enjoy off camera. So kind of like the filming doesn't come necessarily for doing puzzles. That's not the concept I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. But let's go with this one. Okay, then this I didn't really have high expectations, because this is Peliko, which it's a brand in Finland, and I wouldn't say it's poor quality, but it kind of is. Like, I have had one of these puzzles, and it just like, it's so much false fits, and that false fits is just seriously not considered when they choose the the images for these puzzles. But this one actually ended up being quite nice and easy somehow. I'm not sure. And I actually, I'm hoping that you don't see this video as I'm seeing it very sluggy, stop. I hope this goes as a smooth time lapse for you, but if you see it as the way I do while I'm editing this here, I'm very sorry for that. I had major computer issues and had to do some big things, and it seems to screw over my videos this way. But yeah, lovely puzzle. I absolutely definitely not did finish this today, but here you can see progress. So I moved all the pieces there to get all the frames done, so I could move these little departments on the right place. You wonder what is this? So basically now I think I'm just literally picking one random piece and then I just put it in. If I don't, I'll put it in this box. But I'll continue with this tomorrow. Yoo-hoo! It's 11th Thursday of this week. I'm gonna put this one away. It's a little bit mess here, but today we're going to do piece by piece practice with this puzzle. And then I chose this puzzle that I got from Rico, who's by the way also one of my speed up members. So kind of like not a fully mystery puzzle, but just a puzzle that I don't know beforehand. So probably something I would have not bought. Let's open it up. So far I got 5 of these from her. Yeah. And one of them was actually this. And I remember I saw this, I was like, oh my god, like so much just like blue and green and like everything I hate in a puzzle. But I think my time was 57, so yeah. Analyzing skills 0, but let's take a look at what is this. I'm so excited. And then I will fix this situation here so we can actually do it. Alright. Okay, so this is the other puzzle we're gonna do today on Thursday. Let's go. I have actually done this image before, but it was a puzzle from Treffel. I guess this is one of those kind of like very used images, you know, location. I mean, it's a beautiful building. And I was kind of like having kind of like a high hopes because I literally feel like it wasn't just another image of this location or building, but I feel like it was exactly the same one. And I think Treffel, Clementoni, kind of like similar cut and that kind of thing. So I remembered, for example, that there is text. You cannot see it in here, but there is text in this image on that building. So I feel like I had a little bit already advantage for this one. But yeah, I was hoping for under 50, but that's obviously not gonna happen. The building is it's a good challenge for sure. And I really enjoyed this puzzle. I really love all the puzzles that Riikka chose for me. And then we did this piece by piece practice, which is kind of like helping to analyze the image or find exact pieces from the puzzle image, reference image. There is ways to actually do this practice wrong, so to say. I mean, I don't know if you can do anything wrong, if there's right or wrong way, but I think a lot of people may do this in a way that it's maybe not doing it what it's supposed to do, which is that they actually see the pieces they already put in. So that's why you can see what I already put in, but I was trying to hide that with the image in my hand. So I don't actually kind of like, if I would see the puzzle, I would also know what is missing, and that would help me faster to locate the area on the image. So that's why I'm hiding it here. But yeah, this puzzle actually ended up missing one piece. It was missing it since the beginning as a new. That's always annoying, but obviously cheap rent. Okay, hello fellow puzzler. I think it's Friday, which is 12th of July. And today we're going to do, we're going to do, holy, catched it. We're gonna do this puzzle from Clementoni, and then I am gonna do a puzzle I've already done before, but I want to be in the leaderboard #1 on my speed buzzing. So I'm gonna do this so many times until I'm the first. Yeah, and here you can see the Battle of YouTube puzzles. You've probably seen already that video a decade ago when this will get published, but that's what I also did today. Also, this is not ready. How is this possible? But this has to be ready today because we're going to Kuopio in like 1 day or so, and I have to have this with me to swap it, so it has to be ready. But anyway, let's start with this one and then see how many tries it will take me to do this one to be on the leaderboard number 1. Let's go. Isn't this a lovely image? I mean, colors, it's kind of like light, fun, playful image. So also, if you're wondering here why the video is so white, this is also related to the computer issues I just mentioned. So what actually happened with my computer? I have like 2 terabytes, but apparently I've extended that, and while I was editing this video, this was supposed to be published earlier, it just started to say that there is no more space anywhere, so I have to use another editor on my phone to do this, and it always makes the color like this even though I don't do any changes to the color. So I was just too lazy to kind of like redo it after a couple of days my computer got fixed. But anyway, this is actually a very interesting thing I have learned, that sometimes it's actually better to just flip the whole puzzle and do it this way around with this kind of areas. And then we had the Tinkerbell. Oh my god, I was hoping that this would go with the 1 try, but no. So the first time in my speed puzzling, as I was filming this, was 20 minutes and 52 seconds. And that's what I was trying to obviously beat, so I would be the first one, and you can see already that this is so not gonna happen. Had to do it again. Different tactic with this time, so you can actually see that I didn't sort out the edges in the beginning. I did that decision because those are very green, and I thought that I can recognize them anyway, and I kind of like put them in towards the end, I guess. And this was so annoying. My time was 20 minutes 56 seconds, so I missed the first place by 4 seconds, so I had to do it for the 3rd time, but I promised this was actually the last time, and I was so pushing for it. I did this all in a row after another, and yeah, that it is finally ready. Daniel, give your expert comments.
Yeah, it's a puzzle.
You have 1 minute.
It's a puzzle, and it's an art puzzle, and it's very artistic and very I came in the end to help. From time to time I put one piece for 1 day. Yeah.
Can you pinpoint one piece that you have put in?
Somewhere over there.
Okay. And what's your favorite image on this collage?
I like very much this little corner. I feel like I can, yeah, I like this corner over here.
Okay, I like these ones, the pears.
No, I like the apples over there. They
apples, very basic still life. One last word.
Yeah.
1 minute is up.
I really like the apple because there is a clear pattern of the background. Not about the apple itself. The apple itself was more challenging, but the background, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, it is Saturday, 13th of July, and today we're actually gonna do 1,000-piece puzzle, speed puzzle it hopefully way under 2 hours, and then the last half mystery puzzle that I bought from Riikka. And yeah, then we only have 2 days left, Sunday and Monday. Actually on Sunday I'm gonna go to Kuopio, compete with my pair, and then on Monday we got some team practices. So technically these are the last ones, but let's open this one because I wanna see what's the puzzle. Ooh. Okay, let's start with this one. I've always loved the truffle puzzles because for some odd reason I have my fastest times with truffles. This has been since I was a beginner. Also nowadays, literally, I don't even what is it. It doesn't matter what's the image. If it's from truffle, I'm fast with it. Feels almost like no matter scenery, this type of even the collages are a bit hard sometimes, but I always have good times with this, so I really enjoy them. yeah, and this was I really like that I got this one, haven't done this before. It was really nice that I actually bought these kind of like a half mystery puzzles. And yeah, very, very lovely. I can definitely recommend Truffle if you kind of feel like you need a confidence boost, I guess. And unfortunately, I was not able to do the 1000-piece puzzle. I had a speed up session later that night and I ran out of time while preparing for it. It's 6 a.m. We've been driving for 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Puzzle hubby just driving me to compete. We better win today, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, consequences.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to stay awake with some energy drinks and stuff. I think 7 a.m. we're gonna go stuff somewhere to eat and yeah. And then our lovely practice together in Kuopio with my pair. We did a warm-up 300-piece puzzle. I think it was 40 minutes or something, max 50 minutes. Before the World Jigsaw Champ competition. This is going super fast because obviously the quality of the angle wasn't really good, so there's not too much for you to see. But we actually won the World Jigsaw Champ. This was my first time we participated to it as a pair. So this was a great practice for the Worlds. I can only expect amazing results from us. Okay, now I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, we won this one. And then obviously it was a 5-hour drive here, 5-hour drive back. Or was it even, well, 6 hours if you go for to eat. So it was such a great, we did this one we did for the last before I left. And yeah, great practice and great trip in overall, for sure. And then our last day, so this was kind of like we started from Tuesday. So this is the kind of last Monday. We had a team practice. We did 2 puzzles. And yeah, I mean, high hopes here also. I think we had a little break. And then, you know, when we get along so well, we have the issue that we start gossiping while we're doing the puzzle. And then it's kind of mixing up our communication about the puzzles and we're talking with other stuff. But I think with this practice, we already got over that issue. So now it's just a full force, practicing a lot before the Worlds, because I really have high expectations for our team. And it's always so much fun to practice with these people. And I also actually have a video coming together where Rosa will be. So that's gonna be very exciting as well, coming out maybe in 2 weeks. Overall, very good week, but I am so not ready for the Worlds. As you're watching this video, I'm already on my last phase of practice, but it's just so little time and also so little you can do in the end. I feel like this is kind of it, and I'm not sure if it's even enough to qualify to the finals. Tiny little fear even about the semifinals. But luckily I had a really nice video chat with some top speed puzzlers. I'm sure you know all 3 of them by name. And you're gonna hear about that chat next week. So see you then. Bye bye.